Well, we did it.
Yep.
We had sex. Okay, well, catch you on the flippity flip.
I wanted to start off by asking how you guys feel about where each of your characters ended up.
I feel like Davy has, like, it's not like a end, right? Because, like, you know, we would assume that the characters live on and they continue to grow. But,
They don't go in the void.
no, they do go in the void.
Oh.
They go into the dark hole void. But, like, personally for Davy, I'm happy where she ends up because she's definitely a changed young woman and still a work in progress. There's still so much to learn, and I think that's very realistic and is exciting of where she's gonna go.
I think that Ben has learned a lot about himself, and I think that he's really finding who he is and who he wants to be, and I am really proud of his vulnerability, especially recently. You look at where he started in episode 1 to where he finishes in episode 410, like, he has grown so much as a person, and I think that that is fantastic. I think that he's realized that being vulnerable is not a weakness, in fact, it's a strength.
Being knocked down is something that Paxton never really had to deal with his entire life. And then he gets into being knocked down, season 3. So he has the strength to get up. And that is the most valuable lesson I think you can learn. So there's a lot of soul searching, a lot of finding himself, but I think it's better for him that he, had to lose parts of himself that he thought defined him.
I'm kind of looking back at when I first started this journey, and this character was always really funny, and she was empathetic, and it was such a pleasure, but I always felt it was very different from who I am in real life. And as the 4 years progressed, like, the parallels and the mirroring that's going on is actually very alarming and beautiful at the same time. My mother got remarried at 64. I'm raising a teenager who's going to school. I was going to college soon. There's so much in Nalini's journey that is reflected in my own life and in all of our lives.
I feel very proud of Kamala's journey and how much she's grown since season 1. I talk about this a lot, but I feel like my own personal journey and things that I've been navigating in my own life have been really in tandem with Kamala, and it's been so incredible to be a part of a story where you see these South Asian women, not just one, but 4 really in the family, and all of them kind of dealing with the same themes of letting go and self-love and all of those things, but in different ways, and how they do it together.
What are you guys going to miss most about being on set?
Just to be a part of a show like this, because there really has never been something like this before, and we've been so lucky to have had 4 seasons of a show like this, and to feel the sense of belonging that we have felt on this show that we've never felt on any other set before, due to the nature of it centering people who look like us. And I think that that's something that is such a gift and so rare, and it is scary to think that we're leaving this and we don't know what's going to be next or what it's going to look like. But we're just I'm speaking for both of us because I know we feel the same way, that we're just so grateful we've had this and what we're going to take from it and carry with us forward.
Being able to work with such lovely company, that's like what I'll miss the most. I'm happy with how the story ends.
Yeah, it's not as much like I think we'll miss the characters. I think it's more so that we'll miss the creation. I think as a whole, and like a collaborative effort, like we've all connected so well with the crew, and like I know it sounds cliche, but like we really did become a family. So like when we say that, but like Darren said in my tree as well, like it's not over. The creation itself is over, but the relationships that we made are gonna carry us throughout our whole lives.